Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We review anything and everything. And today we're getting into Lego City set 60404. This is the burger truck. It's a 5+ set with 194 pieces. Now I want to also let it be known that this set has two instruction booklets, one for the truck and one for the burger stand or trailer, if you want to call it that. Now, one thing that's interesting also with this set is it doesn't come with any stickers, and that is a plus, but because it's a 5+ set, I guess that's the reason why usually you don't start getting into stickers unless it's a little more of an older set, because kids would have trouble putting these stickers on and might put them on the incorrect way. But a lot of Lego fans love the fact that, not having stickers regardless. I just realized that I had the wheels on the truck on backwards after seeing the picture in the background. The other side of the wheels actually have more like sports car type of rims. So I just realized that. So used to putting on rims like that, putting on the wheels in that way. But anyway, as I continue, so this set doesn't have stickers, and that is a positive because, like I said, most collectors of Lego do not like having to put on stickers if they can avoid not putting on stickers. Now, I recently reviewed the brand new donut truck, and it has a big donut on top of the stand in the back. Now, this came out before that, and it was because of that set that inspired me to want to get this set, because this actually works the same way, where you have the truck, and we're going to bring that into frame now, and it's essentially is a flatbed truck, and you can put whatever the food stand is on it. In this case, is the burger, little burger stand. In the other case, it was the donut stand. And essentially, they kind of work that same way. And I actually like this, so maybe they will continue to build more sets that are like this. These food trucks that are detachable with the stands. One of the big pluses about that is because you could take the stand off and make it its own separate thing. In addition to that, you kind of view this more of like, picking up the cart, like similar to those trucks that would those kind of trailer type of food stands that you would see in especially a lot of major cities, and they just attach the trailer and the stand has wheels on it. In this case, it'd be a whole big thing to put it on wheels, but it's easier just to attach it to the back. But essentially, you're getting that same vibe of like a truck that could either pull up and serve its food, or it drops off its food stand and then proceeds to, either park on the side, or maybe it takes off and leaves that there and then picks it up later on in the day. So here you see these are, like I said before, prints, because nothing here is stickers. You have this little kind of stepping footstep here to get up, if the whether it's just to get onto the back or it's to get to the food stand if the food stand's on there, because the door would be facing this way. I'm going to put that on top in a moment just so you can see that, but we're just taking a full look at the truck. And the inside is basic. You just have the steering wheel. One thing I think would have been nice, it's not a super big deal, but if they would have set up those little pieces, what's the word I'm looking for right now, jumper plates that allow you to kind of put two people side by side. It's a correct width of being 6. The only problem is if you just put them in there as is, they're gonna bump into the door. So those panels have to be below this. You could modify this to do that with very little effort, but at the same time, you just really need to have the extra pieces. You would need to have 1x6 going across where the steering wheel is. You would need then the 1x3 jumper plate, 4 of them, one into the front, and then they'll connect with this other one right next to it, and then the same one behind it, and then behind it. Or you could do a flat piece on one side just so there's only just partial studs, and then you would have another 1x6 going across there to complete that. But nonetheless, as is, it's fine. Here's the front of it. Nice little details, nice little grill. So I like this. It's a very simple build, but it looks nice. Unfortunately, if you're not a fan of the flames, which do go with the theme of the burger, but if you wanted this to just be a regular kind of flatbed truck without that, you could get just flat black plates, and then you can switch that out. The burger that comes with it, I think is very interesting. I do wish that they gave you more than one. That's the only thing. Now you can put these together yourself very easy. And even though you wouldn't have the bun with sesame seed, you could always just get a plain one without, you know, the sesame seeds and just call it a regular burger and make up a few of these. Just unfortunately, you'd have to go through the effort of, you know, going online, doing the pick a break, which unless you're doing a $35 minimum, you're gonna have to pay an additional service fee for this shipping. If I'm not mistaken, a fee for just the low order price. So obviously you'd have to be having a pretty decent sized order. I'm gonna put this on here just so we can see the way this looks, as like that. And that's like when it's in drive mode. And then when it's in stationary mode, you would pick up the sign and now you have the burgers. Or if the truck just happened to stop and then you want it to be in that mode, obviously, you know, they'd be in that parked position. Now, going over the minifigures before we get into the food stand, you have, this is the Burger Chef. She has the details on the front, on the back, wearing that kind of apron jumpsuit type of Oshkosh Bagosh suspender stuff going on. She's got the fork so she can flip the burger, and she does not have, oh, she does, I'm sorry, I was gonna say the other guy doesn't have, I don't think the other guy has, I might be getting my memory mixed up. So she does have two facial expressions, one happy and one kind of like, maybe if the burger was burnt. Nice little hairpiece, hat and hairpiece combo. So that's pretty cool. You can see she's got the little white gloves on to indicate that she is cooking. He loves music. You see he's a little bit hearing impaired. He has a smiley face. He does not have a dual expression face. Dual printing on the back of his torso area. And now getting into the burger stand. So first, just looking at it from a general perspective from the outside, you see it's got the little card swipe there. And this is the ketchup bottle. Obviously, I wish that there was a mustard bottle. Now they do give you in the extras another one of these pieces, but if you have a yellow, you know, I don't like mustard on burgers anyway, but still it's nice to have. Now, if you had that, if you had, or maybe a green one, you could say relish, but it'd be nice to have a different combination of a few things. Like I said, if you don't mind ordering the extra parts, you can build it up even more so. Now on the sides here, it's just the blank blacks, but I feel that works nice because when this comes down, it makes it match all the way around, including with the door. So I think that's nice. The door opens up here. Now this would normally be facing the back, which is why having this here with the stepping stool works, because the person could now step up and then go inside. And what's interesting is that this, for this little kind of, like I said, food stand here, it's actually pretty spacious on the inside. I think so for its size. You know, you got a decent amount, even when the door is closed, that's a decent amount of space for the chef to be cooking. Now, let me make sure I got enough light inside this, so you guys can really see the inside. So that's supposed to be a burger that's cooking on the grill. That right there is, the whole gray is supposed to be the grill. And that's where you have the little temperature gauge right there to let you know that you got it on high flame. And facing forward here, this is just a counter from the inside of this. So it's a very simple build. It's not too much going on, but yeah, it works. It really works. As far as extras, we have these, and it's nice getting extras every now and then. You got another temperature gauge. You've got another, you know, card swipe for you to pay. And like I said, you got the bottle cap. These are used in the miniature burger as far as lettuce and tomato. That's mainly by the extra fork. So if you have extra pieces and want to jazz this up, there is a bit of room that you could utilize in there. Like on the side there could be another little counter. You could put a few things there if you needed to, like maybe some drinks or something like that if you had available. So if you want to spice it up, you can. With that being said though, I really like this. It's generally 20 bucks for this. I think the price might be lower. Link's going to be in the description down below because this set's been out for a little while, but I am a fan. Mainly at the fact that by them continuing this line like this, one thing I plan on doing, and like I said, I hope that they keep on with this design of these food carts that you can take off. I plan on having a little cart or stand alley in my little city that I'm going to put together. My city is nothing big or anything like that, but even more so why this type of set is great for people who are looking for something affordable. You don't have really a lot. Say if you bought the road set, which generally goes for somewhere between $15 and $20, and then you want to start building houses and things like that around that, road set. And you really only need one road set if you're getting started, because I previously in the channel reviewed road set and saw how big it was and how much plates you get. Is a good enough space to take up a big chunk of the table when it comes to just one set. Along the sides of it, for example, you could put a few of these stands and create like a little kind of, sometimes you have those small towns where small towns, not like big cities, not like that, but small towns out there where, you might have a little strip, or maybe like near the playground or the park, and there's a bunch of little stands near there. And I think that you can form something like that with this, the donut truck. They do have the slushy truck and a few other ones, but they didn't start this kind of modular way of taking them off. So you'd have to have the truck pulled up if you had a little park area, where this and the donut truck can just sit there on its own. In addition, I have the Bean There donut stand, which I'm going to also put on the side. So it will kind of have this kind of vibe of just, a little set of food stands that are just going either in a park setting or a little like alleyway kind of thing, where you would just walk down the middle, and each side you got different food stands. So that was like what I was going for when I purchased this, but I really like this set. Definitely recommend it. As always, you guys like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.